Hurt yourself.
Got my helmet.
What are you doing down there, buddy? He's playing in the mud. The XXs are catching me up. Yeah, I just got into Busco Beach, signed a 15-page waiver. No, just kidding, it's only 2 pages. But there's no one here, there was no line. So that's first. I'm getting here Friday at about 8:30. And yeah, not too bad. But I'm here early because I'm trying to get unloaded. I gotta find Sid and give him some stuff. And then we're gonna go put these 32XXs on Kyle Cullen's new Renegade belts.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, even under compression.
Yeah. I think this has more clearance than the G3 up front.
I don't think it's gonna fit. Once you're hitting that lug.
Yeah.
Let's put a spacer on there and see. Because once you move it out, right, this is the taper. They fit with a thick spacer, with a 1.5. All right, I know I'm gonna get questions on this. The 32XXs are very true to height and very square. They will just barely clear on a Renegade. You gotta have the perfect offset, the right wheel spacers. And even with that, Kyle Cullen did rub a little bit of paint off the back of his floorboards. So just like with the Gen 3, the 32s are big, but they can fit if you get the right offset. Out of Busco, Jim Garrett's hitting a bad hole with the crushed Aztecs. Those are 32s, but they got no air in them, so they're really little. He's actually moving though, wow. I'm impressed. Damn! Look at that. It's just flowing back towards him. The problem is all the holes here are this bad right now. We're absolutely just dragging me. We're gonna get something a little heavier up in here. Wow! I knew that was. Got the big old Defender on the 35 Aztecs, 6,000-pound winch. Putting in work to pull this thing out of here. All that mud's coming with it. All right, so Jim made it way farther than we thought, but also got way more stuck than we thought.
I don't think you can get any more stuff.
We're gonna hook a Defender and a big ass Polaris up to it. This should get it out. We got a reduction for this thing in the truck actually. We're gonna do it last night, but didn't have my clutch puller. Look how nasty. Dude. That was so much worse than it looked. Thank goodness this thing has a radiator relocate on it. He's getting it. Those G3s are bad. This sucker weighs over 1,000 pounds right now, easily. BPS. All right, guys, we're gonna try to cross this pond, and I don't have waders. I'm the only person out here without waders. Oh my God. Chris found him a sandwich.
Hey, we hungry.
Oh, he found the spot I found. It's like a quicksand spot. We're engaging the 6,000-pound winch to rip the entire front bumper off this thing. At least that airbox is sealed pretty good. Did you just abandon your bike?
Abandoned ship.
You just left it there? So we're still stuck. Jim is just swimming around in this freezing cold water. He's trying to get the winch hooked as low down as possible. How many people it takes to save Jim Garrett? Everyone's pitching in.
Try.
Maybe one day I'll be that famous. What are you doing? Whoa, wait a sec. There you go. Thank God we didn't bury that thing anymore. That thing's 3,000 pounds. 35, stock clutching, stock gearing. Light tires matter, I tell you what. Figure out what happened to this thing is it's running, but none of the tires are turning.
Hey, I know a guy that stuff might have one. It's right there. Terache. Come on.
We broke the back drive shaft? But let me show you guys what's going on here with this thing. So it starts up and runs, put it in gear. This is spinning. This is not spinning. This is spinning. This is not spinning. So it broke the front drive shaft and the rear drive shaft right near the engine. We see this all the time. That's why I'm making an HD front drive shaft. But luckily we already got an HD rear drive shaft. We had a spare. I'm gonna throw that in with the HD U-joint. And he'll at least have reliable rear wheel drive for the rest of the day. He broke these on Crush 32 Aztec XLs with no gear reduction. So we're hanging out at the Vessel booth. We're mostly working on stuff. This got a new Terache rear drive shaft. He's getting some ODI grips from Vessel Powersports. This thing just got some fresh Vessel headlights. I don't know. Chris is doing stickers. We're not doing any riding. We're just working on stuff. A little bit of drinking. All right, so we got the Rubicon going back together. They got the new front drive shaft in there. It's just a Honda OEM. They're working on getting the boots in there. Jim's bolting in the front differential. This was the rear drive shaft from Honda. Snap the splines off right there. Terache 35% gear reduction, 30-inch Aztec XXs, Terache bead locks, solid build. And of course, all the Vessel Powersports goodies. Zero wheel slip, basically just idled through there. I'll give it a shot. I admit it, I did get stuck here. I could still move back and forth a little bit, but I was wore out, so Jim pulled me out with the big old Defender, but this hole was getting thick. That is straight soup. I think that might be an old Foreman, like a 400? No, it's electric shift, so it's got to be a 450. I think. Don't quote me on that. All right, so they call this the 50-50 hole. Today it's looking pretty watery to me. Jim's got his ass on the wall. I'm surfing it, man. All right, so pass one of the 50-50 hole is a little rough. I had to lean a lot. This time I'm gonna try to get in and just straddle it the whole way. But it's really watery, so probably let some air out of the tires. I don't feel like doing that right now. So we're just gonna try to hit it and kind of walk down the center of the rut, but the rut kind of goes all over the place. Hell yeah. Aztecs putting in work. Stock machine. Jim, what? Throttle control. Heck yeah, 100% clean pass. Didn't take my foot off. All right, going with the big bikes now. He's getting cocky. He's gonna try to do the 50-50 hole in reverse on crushed Aztecs. I really have no idea why he wanted to try this hole in reverse. It's hard enough in forward. But hey, go for it, bud. Everybody's loving it. There's the giveaway bike. I'm in shot. Ah, that's who dug these ruts. Yeah, they can two-wheel drive it all day long. Damn! I Guys, it is a rainy, cold day here at Busco. We're getting ready for the Honda class. I'm running the Terache Rubicon on 30 XLs. Just got them aired down to 2 PSI. And I'm also gonna run the Vessel Powersports build for Sid.
Side-by-side class. Christian Amy, taking on this small car class. Representing Vessel Powersports. Rocking those Terache tires. Check it out. This is Christian Amy on the small car action. It's hot and heavy. Medium tire hole coming out right now. That's the way. Coming in hard on that black Rubicon.
Pretty clean run.
That is Jim Garrett representing Vessel Powersports. Next up is going to be Christian Amy. Here we go on the green flag topper, reset small tire.
One of these machines have gear reductions. That's a DCT. This is a foot shift, and the DCT and the four-wheel drive was messing with me the whole time. But these Crush 32s pull really good. I mean, look how much contact you got with the trail with 0 PSI. So I actually won the King of Deep solder axle class on Sid's Foreman. Super fun. My time was crazy fast, like 7 seconds faster than my IRS run, but the hole got worse throughout the end of the day. I just did one pass and got super lucky, had a good run. Here's me and Jim Garrett. I actually beat him by a little bit. We originally thought he won, but when they reviewed the times, I beat him by like, I don't know, 1/3 of a second or something. If he didn't have the Vessel Powersports flag, he'd have been a little faster and probably would have beat me. But yeah, Terache Rubicon took first in IRS class. Here's all the Vessel Powersports trophies. Jordan also got third in the side-by-side. Damn! With a solid axle machine. Oh shit. Lordy.
I need a better one. That one's sketchy.
Suspension, but Sid really wants to get it in the air for some reason. The ground out at Busco is extremely hard right now. It's been very dry. A lot of it's like concrete ruts. If you hit one of those concrete ruts, you can bend and break the lower control arm bolts on these Defenders. They're only M10 hardware, and that's what happened. Then the upper ball joint failed. All folded up. These tabs need a lot of work, but totally repairable. The frame's okay. Tabs need to be straightened out. Welding a little bit of gusseting, good to go. All right, there's a G3 on 30 XXs. But here's what y'all really want to see. Here's a G3 on 32 XXs. Looks so much more mean. That is the right tire for these new G3 machines. They're just so big. A true 32 just looks awesome. I'll give you a front comparison too. Look at the mud in the tracks. Weather went to absolute shit. It is cold, it is windy, it is rainy. Trying to fix the destroyed Defender. We got a socket on top of the jack under the control arm as a spacer because we're really close to getting the tire on. This is sketch. It moves! All right guys, so mudding isn't always great. Right now it's rainy, it's windy, it's cold, and we are swapping tires on the G3, loading up trailers, The ground is sloppy. Everything's freaking dirty. So this is the side of the video most people won't show you, but there's Jim actually working. See that? We show you the behind the scenes shit here. All right, guys, on the way back from Busco, 600-mile drive again. So we've done the first 100. Still got 7 hours to go. It rained all day after the race, and it was so nasty out, we really didn't feel like riding much. So we did the races, did the award ceremony, and then we kind of got out of Busco. So we didn't get to test the 32XXs ourselves that much, but I will have them on my Gen 3 soon with the tune, HMS exhaust, and that'll be a lot of fun. Tons of footage from this weekend. I didn't film that much. I was busy helping people with stuff. So if you want to see footage, make sure you're watching Vessel Powersports, Jim Garrett's channels, and Kyle Cullen.